Grounded Dair shit. First off, Dair has some awkward hitboxes. Let's take a look. Got this picture from Ultimate Frame Data. Arm hitbox right there and a glove hitbox on the bottom. Now in training mode, the bigger hitbox by the elbow will do 5.1 damage. And the shoulder hitbox will do 6 damage, and the glove can either do 4 or 4.8. Now here I'm just going to show the numbers. You got the 4, you got the 4.8. I'm gonna give you the 5.1, and I'm gonna give you the 6.0 real quick. Boom. 4 different numbers you can work with. And the frame 7 arm hitbox has more range from behind. You can look back at the picture, but here I'm just kind of standing still, jumping, and doing down air. I'm gonna turn around, and I'm gonna inch forward, and boom, you can see it's now connecting against Ike very easily. You know, I mean, pretty close, but nonetheless. And this makes it almost impossible to hit skinny characters from the front, making raw the better approach option. See, even with forward momentum, I'm literally running into Sephiroth and it's not connecting. So this slightly larger hitbox from behind can make it a half decent way to tap a shield when an opponent is behind you, right? They cross you up or whatever, kind of do that, tap it, you know, depending on their whatever out of shield options they have. But yeah, now we're gonna talk about flinch levels. This is kind of a unique thing, I don't know. There are 4 different flinch levels that Dair can induce on grounded opponents. Light flinch, medium flinch, heavy flinch, and post flinch. And here I will show you an example. It's kind of hard, you might want to slow this down, or it's not really that important, but Villager has different animations that differ depending on his percentage. The animations are slightly different, however the animations themselves are important. The animations will be different from character to character, but what is important is their percent range. These different flinch levels have different properties and will determine viability of certain combos. Light flinch for both hitboxes offers nothing. Medium flinch with the arm hitbox can cause pratfalls. So here's a pratfall. Causes them to slip off the platform, right? And you can do a force tech situation on characters with a 1.37 or higher falling speed, and it's fast. It's possible to hit them with an uppercut or something fast before they even get to tech. Now, from a normal slip off, they will grab ledge, but with pratfall, they'll still can't act until 27 frames. Now, if they try to do a tech situation with down tilt, up tilt, down throw, and they tech it, it's possible to extend this situation with a pratfall, right? You read that tech roll, boom, extendo. Now this can be done with a drop through down air, as opposed to always using short hop, full hop, rising down air. Medium flinch glove hitbox, nothing, but heavy flinch arm hitbox. Now it can cause trip and combo into nair. So here we have a trip. Now this is a short hop Dair, and with that you get plus 8 frames of advantage. So you can do a haymaker right there, F tilt, turn around, down tilt, whatever you want to do. And you can combo into nair, potentially convert in from a Genio. Heavy flinch glove hitbox. Now this one will cause it to trip too, right? And you can combo into up B or nair, Genio conversion. And this will be a kill confirmed too, by the way. And in order to get this, you need minimum momentum. Alright, so by post flinch, what this means is that the down air will no longer induce flinch and will just deal normal knockback. So no longer pratfalls, no longer trips. As you can see, Link will kind of slide forward, and you can combo into nair, either a Genio conversion or a drag down. Here it is off the ledge, but you can do it from off the platform as well. And of course, only the first nair will be true in this combo. However, since it no longer causes a pratfall, you can actually knock them off, cover their double jump with a back air, alright? Or if they don't immediately react, right, they're like, oh, what the heck happened? And they're just going to fall straight to the ledge on their own. And if you use haymaker, their invincibility will wear off if they don't do anything, right? And you can hit them. And over here, of course, you can, these are forward up B, right, regular facing up B. However, at higher percents, you will have to compensate for the extra knockback and do a turnaround up B. Larger characters can be comboed into up air, right? And up B, follow up, but keyword being larger characters, as you can see up air does not reach Link, it's too short. Now at even higher percents, this will cause a low angled forced tech, right? You can read the no tech with a haymaker, or actually just do a jab block if you want. And now for a post-flinch glove hitbox. Once again, it no longer trips, but this time it will cause a grounded spike. And from there, you can combo into up B, wave maker, other stuff. But those are only work at ridiculously high percent, so I'm not going to show it. Jab lock. Down air can jab lock. I'm sure y'all know this. Short hop down air can jab lock opponents on parallel ground, but will not work on smaller characters. However, size is not an issue when dealing with platforms. However, flinch levels do affect the jab lock. Once you reach post-flinch levels, down air will no longer jab lock. So I'm going to use arm hitbox, right? 6.0 damage, did not jab lock. Now I'm going to do it 200%, kind of ridiculous, but boom, down air did not jab lock and it caused a grounded spike instead. Now here we have Derrire combos, right? Dair and reverse nair. So nair has a hitbox on max butt. This is colloquially known as the shitbox. And Dair plus max butt, derrière, because that's what derrière means. Here you go, textbook definition, euphemistic term for a person's buttocks. It's a good name, trust me. So now the derrière typically consists of post-flinch arm hitbox into shitbox nair. Here I will show that real quick. Boom, confirm into up B for a kill. This is a double shitbox, but it kills later than the single shitbox. And you can approach with derrière and combo into up B again. And this is a comparison with no derrière. This is just down air straight into up B versus down air shitbox nair up B, which makes it just enough to get the kill. And can be done with just standing momentum as opposed to doing a RAR. Here you can do derrière into wave maker, right? But at that point you might as well just have upbeat anyway. This is not true, but derrière up smash can catch double jumps. But once again, up B would have killed at that percentage anyway. Usage on an airborne opponent. Now the glove hitbox can spike, but that's basic as fuck. So let's look at the arm hitbox. At post flinch range, arm hitbox into up B will true combo. And at higher, ridiculously higher percents, like around where it starts doing a forced tech situation, you'll have enough frame advantage to do a haymaker. In this case, the undermaker, because it's really hard to find a situation where you can line yourself up easily. Everything thus far has been pretty much in regards to short hop rising Dair. Very possible to do landing Dair into different ground options, but that's difficult to do consistently. But just an example I will show here, that you can get up to 21 frames of advantage off of a trip with landing Dair, right? That's a lot. You can do an F smash in that amount of time. But once again, it's hard to do it consistently. And, you know, rising Dair gives you a lot more options anyway. Here you got F tilt, right? But once again, you're at a very high percent. It's not really worth the time trying to do that. And thanks for watching. So yeah, that was it. That was grounded Dair shit, you know. Just because it's an aerial doesn't mean your opponent has to be in the air, right? Because the thing about Dair is that it has one of those 3-6-1 angles where the game checks whether or not your opponent is grounded, and it has a different property based on aerial or grounded, right? And in this case, it's flinch mechanics. Now, flinch mechanics are kind of weird. It's kind of a terminology I made up. Not really sure what the accurate term is, but that's what it looks like. It looks like the characters are flinching, and there's like different levels to it. Some, you know, the example with Villager, he kind of like has his eyes open wide, and the way he moves his head around, you know. But yeah, there's different levels to it, and it affects how much frame advantage you get, and different properties like pratfall, tripping, all that kind of stuff. A lot of interesting mechanics. I would say it seems fairly easy to do. I'm not gonna lie. The derrière stuff, that's how you pronounce it, by the way, derrière. Doing a RAR Dair kind of automatically lines you up post flinch, RAR Dair arm hitbox. Kind of lines you up easily for a shitbox nair. So I don't know, give or take, however you want to do it. It's kind of a fun trick to do. Flex on them haters, you know what I'm saying? Like,